Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Exiled Lands. Today, we are going to head into the Unnamed City and do some crazy adventuring. I don't even know if I can do this in one episode, but we're gonna find out. I don't have any favorite gators yet. Okay, I'm guessing the slave road leads back into the capital, so we'll go ahead and follow that and see if we can find any talking stones. Yeah, good enough. Okay, you stay there, Storm Shadow. You know, it didn't even occur to me to empty my inventory. I know, doesn't matter. Okay. Aha!
You have come as bidden to the heart of our empire. Behold the glory of our capital, where the triumvirate rules. Take heart, bonded one, for in time the Black Spires will come to be your home. We have made a place for your people here, and we welcome them. Take your time to wander the boulevards and admire the stonework. Your bond will warn you when you approach forbidden territory.
I don't know if there's a place to put it, but if there is, we're gonna find it. Wander the boulevards. There's not much by way of boulevards. I'm impressed that the fires are still going. Hi, everybody. Oh, hey, that guy came out of nowhere. Yay, I can come back here whenever I want. Somebody's pissed. Ah, there you go. Me.
Oh, look at this place. I haven't seen such a mess since the fall of Fallujah. And look, the Archivist. Oh, sorry-looking shade that he is. He could probably tell us something about the current situation. Besides, they used to be thick as thieves with my old master. Together, they created that bracelet you're wearing. He might be able to tell you how to get rid of it. Just don't believe anything he says about me.
Nice model. You into trains too?
Huh?
Do not be afraid, bonded one. I am just a shadow, a whisper of what once was. Before the fall, when this kingdom raised knighted pillars of black stone to the sky, I was called the Archivist.
Okay, I think I know how to make the map room now, so I'll put that on the roof of that castle when we're done.
Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human? There is only one chance, and a very slim one at that. You must assemble the items of power that were present at its creation. The diadem of the Giant Kings, the mask of the Witch Queen, the tears of two races, the star of the champion, the heart of the sands, the shining trapezohedron, and the serpent ring of Set. I fear I set you an impossible quest, human.
I have all but 2 of those, so, I mean, I wouldn't say impossible.
The diadem of the Giant Kings was once worn upon the brow of the Priest King. He fell in battle with Tyros, the Deathbringer, in the battlefields of the north. More than that, I cannot say. The Priest King was the most passionate and most volatile among us. I fear his downfall will not have been a simple matter. The Witch Queen of Lemuria was our great enemy in the dying days of our race. Her people came to us as refugees, but even as they took our succor, they plotted our downfall. She was present at the creation of the bracelet, lending her power to ours. Her fate is unknown to me, but she always ruled from her city in the swamp to the east. The tears of 2 races were simple to obtain when we performed the ritual. We simply took our tears and combined them. But who is left to weep for both races? Although tales persist of Tyros the Deathbringer, he was born of both races. Our blood mingled with theirs. Perhaps his tears could be enough to fulfill the requirement. Obtaining them would be quite the feat. The star of the champion lies buried beneath the sands of the arena in the east. I remember well the day that Tyros killed the mighty dragon. He wept
to defeat such a noble creature. He placed the star upon its brow. As far as I know, there it remains.
Yep, we got that too.
The heart of the sands, or simply the Scourge Stone, was an artifact of power. The Priest King used it to create a weapon, the Sandstorm, that he swore would be our salvation. He gave it to the Warmaker to unleash upon our enemies. As far as I know, it was destroyed in the attempt. But perhaps the Warmaker has more insight. The Serpent Ring of Set. It was our most powerful artifact. It was kept in a tomb beneath this city, and then one day, a human came. He had all the words and signs of power. He passed through every ward and trap we had put in place. He took the Serpent Ring of Set, and he left. If you wonder why you wear the bracelet, wonder no more. It must have been this man who called himself Tochamon. Dedicate yourself to recovering the other artifacts. You will not recover the Serpent Ring of Set as long as you are trapped in this empire. Perhaps it will be enough. When you have the artifacts, you must place them on the receptacle north of here. Once you have filled this vessel with the artifacts of power, it will create a keystone. To remove your bracelet, all that is required is to touch it with the keystone. And then, mortal, you will be free. But freedom will mean giving up all that these lands have come to offer you. So choose wisely. How did I die? I was betrayed by your kind, in a place called the Circle of Swords. I went in good faith to meet the Witch Queen. She had promised peace. I was cut down. My bones were left to rot in the wind. And yet, my spirit has always belonged to the Archives, human. And so, I am here. And here I shall remain.
That seems tedious.
Come.
Trapezohedron. Okay, I'm glad he said. Ooh, there's something. Looks like stairs behind him. Did they do it? Does this gate move? This gate should move. Why does this gate not move? The button. Hey, dude. This opens. Where's it go? Where's it go? Where's it go? Hey, we'll go exploring someplace else. Hey, thanks for showing me how to do that whole map thing. I'm gonna get the bracelet off for sure, because I already walked over the boundary once and died. It was a pain. But, you know, get it off and then wander around. Help. Every gust of wind makes me a little twitchy. Okay, that's a big guy and he's got little buddies with him. Let's drag them out. Deal with all that one at a time. I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, so much for that. Seems like a nice idea. Okay, the boss is staying there, so maybe? Nope, there he is. Alright, let's take him out. Alright, let me deal with the archer. You guys take care of him. He's dead. Let's not worry about hurting him. He keeps putting his sword away. What a chump. Come on, come get me. Come and get me. No, doesn't want to do that? Down he goes. Ooh. Exquisite silk shirt. 73 armor. Okay, I mean, it's nice for light armor, but, overall, not all that great. Okay, so we got one guy down. I didn't even catch his name. Did he have a name? His name is Dead Guy. Okay, I'm not even gonna grab the padding. Ew. You don't look like a ghost.
I smell you, human. The stench of your kind has not improved throughout the eons. Ashes and dust, human. Ashes and dust. All that remains of what we once were. An echo of an echo. In my mind, I still walk the streets of our city. The iron scent of blood as I pass the temple of the old serpent. The thrumming power in my veins as I chant the ritual of summoning. The intoxication and ecstasy of knowledge. Ashes and dust.
Is that all you got?
The world was shattered. Your people came to us as refugees. We were generous. We gave them the wild north. They built a city there amongst the trees and practiced weird sciences and worshipped their demon gods. For 1,000 years, there was peace and trade among our peoples. But your kind is ever seeking, ever grasping, ever multiplying. War was inevitable, and when it came, it was terrible. I see that you wear the bracelet, human. When the war between our peoples began, we created such to bend the prisoners of war to our bidding. My kind are long-lived and slow to replenish our numbers. And as we dwindled in the war, we increasingly came to rely on human prisoners to provide us with labor. To that end, we created the bracelets.
to bond your kind, to control your movements, to allow you to understand our language, and to prevent your kind from escaping. But that was an eon ago. To what purpose they have now been attuned, I cannot say.
Mostly making sure I stay as a prisoner, so yeah, thanks for making these.
I was one of the triumvirate that ruled this land. The archivist concerned himself primarily with the collection of knowledge, and the priest king had dominion over our spirits and the rituals of our faith. My people called me the War Maker, for it was my duty to keep them safe, and for a while I did my duty. I held the northern passages against the humans. Together with the archivist, I established the watchtowers to warn us of the coming of the humans. They burn still, bonded one. When their color changes, it is because those of your kind have crossed the borders to our kingdom with the intent to slay, burn, and kill. In the end, we were betrayed. During a skirmish in the north, the humans revealed a new weapon, forged of their strange science. It smashed through the ranks of my troops, turning those captured in its blast into solid stone. Those who survived fled south to lick our wounds. During this moment of weakness, the priest king came to me with a proposal. A new ritual to counter the human sciences. A powerful magic to scour the landscape and drive them forth. In desperation, I agreed. Do you understand, human? In ages past, this was the most fertile land in our empire. And then I unleashed the magic that created the sandstorm. And I lost control of it. I betrayed my people to a slow, dwindling doom.
Dwindling dooms are my favorite kind. So, how come you're all flashy and the archivist is all ghost-like?
I've been alone in the darkness for a long time, human. Few have come to me over the eons. But there was a man who came here years ago. I had not spoken with another being for thousands of years. And there was a hunger in me for conversation. He did not wear a bracelet as you do, so he learned my speech, and he listened to me talk of this city and what it once was. And for a while, as I described it to him, it lived again in my mind. Perhaps I spoke too much. When I told him of the greatest artifact of our religion, the serpent ring of Set, he left me to search for it. And now your kind come into my city again, wearing the slave bonds and disturbing the dead. Time has taught me that coincidences are simply patterns that I have not yet understood.
Alrighty, let's head on here and see what there is to kill. Interact with what? Was there a rock? Oh, here's a rock.
Undead one. This is the spiritual heart of our city. Herein, the sacrificial rituals of Set are performed constantly, such that the scent of sacrifice will bring glory and victory to our people. Enter, slave, if you have been bidden to come here, if it is the purpose of your being to be given to the old serpent, then do not allow your footsteps to falter. Enter, slave. Give your heart to Set.
Yeah, I don't do stuff like that. I'm gonna give my axe to him instead. Blade first. Another giant snake. Alright, just wait for the poison to wear off. I don't want to deal with a bunch of little snakes while I'm dealing with the big one. Can we just... Where are you guys hiding? I know you're in here. There you are, you little bastard. Oh, and I got bit anyway. Ooh, there are treasure chests here. My question is, why is there treasure from other cultures in this mess? Alright. Is it pissed off yet? No? Okay, we're gonna go around. We'll loot the other side before we deal with him. I just want to make sure we find all the little snakes before we deal with the big one. Nothing. Okay, well, I guess there's no putting it off. Oh, crap. Here we go. Oh, why don't I have potions? Like, on my hotbar. Oh, 10 stacks. Ugh. Stupid snake. Oh, got a skeleton key. The rest, I don't really care about. Tell me who's guarding something cool. Wait, is there seriously nothing back here? I am so disappointed. There should at least be like little loot chests or something. What is this? I killed a giant snake, damn it. At least a lore tidbit? Giant snake, 0 stars. Do not recommend. Alright. Honk. Okay, well, so much for the Temple of Set. That's an ominous sound. So these are the spawning pools. What did they spawn here? Alright, big scary dragon, let's do it. Alright, he was not a big deal. Dragon horn and dragon bones. Nice. Yeah, those fights are a lot easier when you have the right gear. I don't think that's a normal dragon. Hi there. That works. We got his attention. Alright, and I think this one's a little bigger than the others. Let's get him! We don't stand in front of him. Like I just did. Don't do that. Ow. Oh wow, I'm having trouble here. For a second there, I thought I had already died. Oh man. Alright, big dragon down. We got beat up pretty good there. Whoa! Who's this punk? Okay, and that dragon looks actually bigger than the last one we had. I guess the trick is to get under his belly. He doesn't seem to do much under here.
Want to cause trouble here.
Alrighty. Let's see, what does he got here? Fragment of power, of course. Dragon scale helm, I think I have that. I don't really need most of that. But we can get the red dragon head. And another one of the dragon horns that we need. And surely he was guarding something interesting. There we go. I found a fragment. Oh. Okay, some basic health stuff. I guess that's just luck of the draw there. Oh well. Got him. That's right, Sarah. You get up on his shoulders and beat him up. 20 dragon horns, and that's all I'll ever need. Witchfire powder is gonna be the thing. 5 fragments of power, I think. Oh, I bet that's the guy. He looks bigger than the others. Yep, he's bigger than the others. Come get me. I don't know if the shield's gonna do me any good. Nice, another fragment of power, and the gauntlets of the brute. Yeah, he looks like a big guy. That didn't do much. Oh, ow. Okay, can we take the fight away from the ledge? From the ledge. They can fight us on our terms. Ow. Man, that guy hits hard. Okay. It's alright, Sarah. We'll get you up when it's done. Come on, come get me. That's right, waste your attack on my shield. Beat him up. Ow, ow. That's enough out of you. Fragment of power, dragon powder, which I do need, and a war dancer chest. Who would have thought that I'd wind up missing having Storm Shadow in the city proper? Well, that guy might be bigger than the others. They all seem kind of big and flashy. Flashy. But that could be the boss. Yeah, he looks a little taller than the others. Holy hells! And another war dancer bit. Kinda looks like the sandstorms just ate the city. Which campfire is this? Ooh, a note.
God is gone, swallowed by the darkness and desolation. A winged demon screeches a haunting dirge as it flees with my companion towards the stars. Ever since we took our first steps into this city, we knew that something was waiting for us. The darkness is a tide, lapping at the shore of my sanity, eroding it. Blood seeps from wounds I didn't know I had. The ruins cast insane shadows on the landscape, and they cast a shadow on my mind. The past and the present run together in my mind, and I am a slave rushing to help my master, and I am a woman screaming in the ruins, and I am a god planning wars and wickedness, and I am a sandstorm scouring the lands, and I am myself. Alone. Exiled.
Hey, normal humans. It's kind of refreshing. Hey, who are you guys? Oh, rude. Morris. Well, Morris, hate to break it to you, but that was your last adventure. They grabbed gold. Of course they did. Hi there! You guys came to a cursed place like this with no help options. What is wrong with you? Chrysense told me he stashed it behind the flame before he died. Great, fantastic help you are. Where is that then? Behind the flame? That's a good question. Is there a flame around here somewhere? Hey, there's a big old bat there. I wonder if that's the big boss that carried away that lady's friend. Nope, that's a normal bat demon. Oh, she had a friend. Alright, so let's keep an eye out for this flame. They intentionally built an aviary? I thought these were pests that came afterwards. Uh-oh. Another fragment of power. We're gonna have plenty of those. Those have a function, right? Meh, bat skin. Blech. Was he at least guarding something interesting? Nothing there. There's a box here. Ooh, something is pulsing. Ooh, hey!
Slave, if you have been chosen to work the aviary, be wary. The winged demons that we use to complete our errands are fed on the flesh from the sacrifice pits, and they see your kind as prey. The aviary allows us to rule our empire, carrying the decrees of the Triumvirate across the land. Our beasts feed themselves as they travel, and they are intelligent enough to never lose their way. Like you, bonded one. They make excellent servants.
Okay, well, I mean, he dropped some stuff. I don't know if he actually dropped any good stuff, but dropped stuff. So yeah, they intentionally raised the bat demons to be servants. Can you imagine living in this empire during its heyday and you're like not a servant? And those things are just flying over every now and then knowing full well they come from an empire? I'd be pissy. Oh wow. This guy has buddies. This is gonna be a bigger fight, I think. Okay, let's take care of the ads first. Sarah, you are not the tank. You hit shield. Oh wow, okay. I'm just gonna grab all your stuff and deal with your archers. Good job, everyone. Wow, we messed him up good. Okay, I think that's all the bosses, and that was a good final boss fight. I did not expect to fight, like, a legion. Alrighty, we got the transitory stone and we have investigated the Unnamed City. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Please remember to spay and neuter your pets and family members. Das vidanya.